Now, this great venue has hosted some memorable playoff games over the years, and these Bear fans are hoping to make some new memories today at Soldier Field in Chicago. Straight ahead, we pull the curtain on the postseason with an NFC wildcard matchup between the Washington football team and the Chicago Bears. It's that most wonderful time of the year, the NFL playoffs, as we're underway on EA Sports. They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. They run on first down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's second down now.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as... they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Check 26, check 26.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. 2nd and 10. A very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
He goes full extension, and he's got it. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
And the Washington first down.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, second down. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. That's going to be caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Call that a very strong gain of 24. They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And Washington takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
At the 23-yard line.
On 2nd and 12, Winston. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Just the first quarter, but tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you, from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off-season about our season open opponent, and they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. Ended up having a pretty decent ball game. If I had missed him, it would have been a long night.
The ball carrier.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Winston on 3rd and 2. Quick slant, caught by Moore. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too. Winston to give. It's Kamara. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. It's Melvin Ingram on the tackle. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Winston now. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Stephon Tuitt in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one. And this will be spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt. Now a handoff here to his running back. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Ball carrier.
The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. Oh, wide open, complete. Touchdown, Washington. Henry Ruggs, 41 yards. And Washington going to add on to their lead.
His kick is good.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And it's now 14-0.
Bears nothing.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Taken in the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. Running with Kamara. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
36-yard line.
They go play action. Winston. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number one. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Jameis to throw it. He'll buy some time right. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. Big Leonard Williams there on the stop. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up
play action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going deep for Brown. That's caught at the 25. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Marquise Brown, 73 yards. And Washington is able to stretch their lead. And it is now 21-0.
Makes this Washington 21. Bears nothing.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Fielded in the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Now Kamara. And some room to roam now. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
He was tackled at the...
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. The Bears on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. Working out of the gun, Winston. Quick hitter here, it's complete. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now. Kenneth Murray, the linebacker, there to make the play defensively.
4 yards
on play action. They'll throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. We got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level that quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver, whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter. They'll determine that on the sideline. But bottom line, you could see that he thought he'd be in a different spot, except the defender was not his intended target.
Flush to his right. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kamara. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked by Ronnie Harrison.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now a handoff looking right. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
And it's 3rd down.
And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 down at the 31. They'll drop to throw. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Tony Jefferson. And the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
Following the interception, Winston. Being chased out left. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now 2nd down.
Single receiver, single. Hey, 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. White. Mike 51. You ain't doing nothing today. You ain't doing nothing.
Play fake. Winston. He's going to look deep for more. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. It's a big-time play there for the Bears. And even 50 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 24, Winston. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down.
Winston.
They sack him back at the 33-yard line.
A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Winston. And he's going to have the hook up to Gage. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Bears get a bit closer. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played.
Takes over 1st and 10 at their own.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles? It got his man complete.
The pass.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. As they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. So the big play gets them across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this, or keeps hitting the calculator, but my goodness, what a...
And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
Crew able to connect on the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But it's also...
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off near the 34. And he's going to have the first down as they move into field goal range here at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
They go play action here on 1st down. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Mullen. Now a loose football. The ball comes out. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
That is caught at the 7-yard line. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter.
2nd and goal.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further. Now, the PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. Final play of the half here. Winston. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And he is finally out of bounds all the way down at the 30. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wildcard matchup as we'll head down to Orlando. That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, one of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
I got you, Pop. 51 to Mike, boy, 51. You gonna see me?
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
1st down, Winston. And, oh, Jameis intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
Now they try the right side here. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It's a 1st down for Washington on a pickup of 11. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage. But every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the 2nd half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. That catch moves him over 100 yards now for this wild card game. And a 1st down as well.
Washington.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will.
Tighten up, tighten up. Check, check. Fresno, Fresno, Fresno. Check hot route. Hot, hot. Check the backer, check the backer.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 4-yard line.
Check, check, watch.
Off the option, he'll try and run with it. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. He'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
On the ground with a tight end. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Taking it in from a yard out. And this offense continues to pour it on. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Makes this Washington 42. Bears 7.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Bears take over 1st and 10. at their own 25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Again, it's Kamara. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
It's now 3rd and 9.
51, Mike, 51. You're not ready. You're not ready. 51 to Mike.
Winston.
Watch your slip. Watch your slip. Watch your slip.
Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
A gain of 7. It's 4th down.
Rush in. Rush in.
Here we go with Kamara. And he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. Alvin Kamara unable to push past that yellow line. And Washington will have it on the turnover on downs. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line.
The tackle by Leonard Williams.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
3rd down.
Mike, 54. Mike, 54.
They'll set up to throw. He gets it to Brown, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 10.
10 yards there, good for a Washington 1st down.
I got you. Jack. Hatchet. Hatchet. Watch the safety creep. Switch.
And a give this time to the tailback. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
Brought down
the last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8. At the 44.
And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
Dallas Goedert, incomplete.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
And 8 yards to go.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. He's going deep for Brown. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this 3rd quarter of play. Washington going to send out their punter. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. And this one's going to be touchdown right at about the 35-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in debt. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Tre'Davious White with a pick. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
Number 38.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And finally, he is out of bounds, but not before taking it down near the 15. Big yardage that time for Washington. So that one just a little touch pass, but it paid off quite handsomely.
Yeah, and let's face it, the quarterback loves it because it pads his stats as a completed pass for nice yardage downfield. I like the way they get the receiver in motion. It's almost like he's running a route before he gets the football because he's got a full head of steam when the ball is popped in his direction.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. It's a quarterback sneak, and he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. It's their quarterback, keeping it himself from a yard out. And this offense is running away with this one.
Look, we all know that sometimes we see upsets in the wild card round, but I have to tell you, in this case, I did not see that coming.
I don't think anyone in the stadium saw it coming. You and I were coming in before the game. There was a couple in front of us talking about travel plans for next weekend. They might want to cancel those.
Yeah, I would say so because right now it's looking more and more like they're going to be one and done. They're probably trying to call the hotel and make sure they get their security deposit back.
51 to Mike, boy, 51.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. He was looking to get that one to DJ Moore, but it'll be second down.
Mike 51, Mike 51. Let's go.
From the gun, Winston. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere.
Now they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool him. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Washington on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. Now a handoff here to his running back. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1.
1st and goal, Washington.
Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
At the 3-yard
So
line.
it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd and goal now as they look to add a few more points here onto their total. They'll try to run this one in, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown